What's up, everyone? My name is Ben, and welcome to another video. Today I want to talk about parallel timelines and the concept of parallel realities. This is very important, especially as we head into with everything going on right now with the vaccinations and the immunity passport and all that stuff that's in the pipeline. I want to remind you that even if you can see through all the BS that's going on, and even if you don't agree with anything that's happening, I want to remind you not to turn your attention away from all those. Don't give your attention to all this scary stuff that's happening, because that is just one potential reality out of many that you could experience. We have the ability with our minds to tune into more optimal timelines apart from what is dictated by the external world and the media and the people all around us. Because oftentimes when we focus on these things, they don't feel good. They don't leave us inspired. They don't leave us feeling free, feeling blissful, feeling instead they leave us feeling afraid, disempowered, and just all around low vibe. So again, even if you can see through the BS and everything that's going on, it's important to focus. It's important to turn away from what the external world is telling you in these instances and focus on a more positive reality. So I'll give you one example. I have a couple friends in Canada who I'd really like to see here soon, and I'm sure you're watching this, so shout out to you. You know who you are. But I was looking online not too long ago, just checking on the state of the border, and currently, apparently it's closed, and the Canadian Prime Minister apparently said that it's supposed to be closed until January 21st. But that doesn't work out too well for my plans, and it honestly, like, focusing on that reality, even though that may be what the Prime Minister has said, and that may be what's posted on whatever news site I was looking at. I don't have to accept that. I don't have to believe in that. I can choose to believe in something else. I can choose to believe in something that makes me feel more excited, makes me feel more inspired and empowered about the future. So I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing on we got December 21st coming up. We got the beginning of a new era. Anything is possible. So those borders, first of all, borders are just an illusion as it is, and that thing is just completely going to disintegrate, and we're going to be able to move freely and see whoever we want and chill with whoever we want. So that is the reality I'm focusing on. That's the truth. That is what's going to happen, and end of story. And it makes me feel amazing to think that, and it makes me feel so much more amazing than to think of all the BS restrictions that they want me to focus on, that the media is telling me to focus on. So again, this can be said about any possible negative timeline that you could find yourself on. For example, with the immunity passport and the vaccinations and the tracking and tracing and all that, it's like, we don't have to focus on that. We don't have to give that our attention. And I would just like to say to you right now, since you are watching this, this will not affect you. You will not be tracked. You will not be traced. And you will not need a vaccine. And you will not need a vaccine to go wherever the hell you want to go. This will not affect you. Again, these restrictions will not affect you. In the upcoming year, you will be freer than you've ever been in your life. You'll feel more inspired, more excited, and just able to do whatever the hell you want to do. So rest assured, and don't focus on those things, because they're not your reality. You're on a better timeline. You are on the most optimal timeline, and you are going to live in a completely ecstatic, exciting state in these next months and years and into the future. So I just wanted to assure you of that. But again, I don't know if I have much else to say. I just wanted to remind you all that we have the ability to choose whichever thoughts that we want to tune into. Our thoughts do not have to be dictated by the external world. They don't have to be dictated by the media, by our friends, by our coworkers. Even if it seems real, everything is up in the air. The future is not written in stone. And again, like thinking that it is, that's what they want us to think, and that's what they've been doing this for a long time, especially with in the media and with the movies we watch. They've been planting seeds they've been planting this idea in our minds that we're moving into this dystopian future. And even though nobody really wants it, we've been trained to accept it. We've been trained that it's inevitable, and that's what they're doing right now. They're wanting us to think that all this shit in the world is inevitable. So we just have to accept it and whatever. But it's not inevitable. The future has not yet been written, and it is not set in stone, and we are changing it, and we are the light workers who are doing it. So with that being said, I just want to remind you, stay in your power, stay in your truth, and have a wonderful day. See you on the next video.